Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. This video is about Knowles Lawson and her response to the Black Love interview, how I feel about it, and whatnot. It was crazy, y'all. If she really feels like this, if this is how she communicates with her man, then I can see why Beyonce has had problems in her marriage. I can see the correlation here. Now, no shade, no tea. I just want to let it be known. Before I begin, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jovi Beauty. It's Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Y'all know. And like this video at the end if you like it. And drop a comment in the description because I really want to know what y'all think about this. Because, like, we just can't be snatching dudes' balls away. Let's just get on with this video. Guys, so I'm gonna start this conversation off by saying my grandmother has always told me, well, she's not alive anymore, but when I was a little girl, she's always told me, and I live by this in relationships, that you cannot snatch a dude's balls from him. Once you take his balls, you can't give them back, okay? So let's go to this video.
Well, I envisioned the type of man I wanted. I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, you know, he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women.
All right, y'all saw that? I hope y'all saw it. For the people in the back, maybe y'all think it's funny. If you think it's funny, then I'm hoping you're only in your 20s and you're not really mature and you're not really looking to like settle down. If you don't see the problem with this video, then yikes, you might really want to watch this video to the end. So her reaction, in my head, there can only be two reasons for it. Either she doesn't care, aka she's done with this relationship, she wants a divorce, she wants out, okay? Or she knows she doesn't know any better, and she's a grown 60, 70, I don't know how old Tina Knowles is, but she's a grown ass woman in her 60s or 70s, okay? So number one, the first example, she wants to be out of it. Okay, I can understand that Tina Knowles has been married to Matthew Knowles for a long time, and he's a very strong man. He's a very alpha, strong man, strong individual, you know, take care of things, is in charge, you know, the kind of man that, you know, that kind of a dude. I would doubt that she spoke to Matthew the way she spoke to this man. If she did speak to Matthew, her husband of umpteenth years, what, 20 something, 30, I don't know. If she spoke to Matthew the way she spoke to Lawson, I can see why he left her and why he was cheating on her. I don't know, y'all might get upset over me saying that, but I can see why he cheated on her if she spoke to a man like that. Really and truly, the husband, the current husband she has now, that was Mr. Lawson, my first response when I saw that video was like, if he didn't have a side chick before, he gonna have one by the end of the night, because, dude, you cannot, I repeat what grandma said, you cannot take a nigga balls away. She said a nigga. You can't take a nigga balls away because you can never give them back. I've learned that throughout the years. I'm real good at being, y'all see how I am? I'm very feminine. I'm very, I only get aggressive to other people. I only get aggressive even in my relationships at the end or when I'm done, you know, and normally when that happens in my relationships, because of how I am as a person, I'm not, you know, I'm not the one that belittles a man, cusses a man, treats a man like shit. So by the time it gets and I'm like, you know what, F you and your mama told, they know it's a problem because I don't behave like that on a normal during the normal circumstances. I can also say because of said behavior, I'm just calling it for me, I may not know, but any man that I've had a relationship, like a real relationship, not, or we dated or whatever, but like, a real relationship with, ain't never really cheat on me. I've never had those type of problems. And I say, and a lot of people will tell you, it's how you communicate. When you belittle a man and you take his balls away and you make him feel like a woman, like a bitch, like all of this, he will go find someone to make him feel like a man. He will go find somebody to rub his chest, to rub his belly and make him feel strong, to rub his back and make him feel worthy. He will go find her. Back to Tina Knowles. So like I said, she's either done with this or she doesn't understand men and relationships, which would lead me to believe and think that maybe Beyonce, because we learned from our mother, doesn't understand either and had to relearn how to deal in a relationship, because the example she has from example she had growing up, it may look great, but we can't be belittling our men like that. She basically said, and I'm just gonna go around because I don't want to go verbatim, but she basically said like he was good enough. He didn't have all the qualities she wanted. That's like, we got to think about it. That's like if he would have sat there and said, she good enough, she could have been skinnier, she could have been skinnier. I don't like the way her teeth look right here. If your breasts were bigger, you'd be the bomb. If a man said that to us, we'd be crying. He'd be a horrible person. He'd just be but she really sat there and thought that was okay to say to her man on a television show in front of millions of people. Even if he's not perfect, boo, you chose him. You married him. You speak life into him. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to speak life into our men, not degrade them, not belittle them. Then we're wondering, and then we're like, oh, why do they run and be with all of these white girls? White girls don't act like that. I can tell you that off of gate. Just off of my experience with men and how I treat men compared to how I see some women that I know over the years, personal, not personal, American women, Caribbean women, whatever. How I've seen you, how you treat someone is an indicator of how you're going to get treated. If you're treating him like he ain't shit, you're expecting the worst, you will receive the worst because you've already set it up that he ain't shit. Matter of fact, you're already looking for a man that ain't shit, because if your mind, that's how it works, that's what you gonna get. Nonetheless, she sat there and she degraded him. She told him he wasn't, and he asked like twice, was like, for real, or something like that, and she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. And it was so, you saw his little heartbreak. I'm not trying to make fun, but you saw that 70-year-old man heartbreak. So again, a man is a man whether he is 7 or 70. Just like a 7-year-old little boy wants to feel like, he did something good and that you're happy with him. That 27-year-old boy wants to feel like he did something good and that you're happy and that he took care of things. That 37, 47, 77-year-old man needs to feel like he did it, he holding it down, because a lot of people say it. I always say this, because I started my life differently. It's not who you start your life with, it's who you end it with. So now in my head, I would be him. If I was him, I would be thinking, do I want to end my life with someone who not only thinks I'm not worthy, but had no problem telling the whole world that I'm not worthy of them? Question is, who told Tina Knowles she was worthy of him? Who told her that? Who told her that me and Beyonce's mother made her worthy of him? She didn't say, you know, and I saw another blogger mention this, that, you know, she didn't say she was working on herself, so she could get a man and they can, you know, be good together. No, she prayed for it because apparently she good and she needed to pray for a man, and this is the man she got, and he wasn't all that great. But she took him anyway, and she gonna hold it. She took him anyway, and she love him. Listen, I need us to really think about what we're doing, what we're saying, and how we're treating our men. When your man is cheating on you, well, one, I'm gonna say, once he started, you know, it ain't no stopping. But I don't think, like, honestly and truly, if I was him in that situation, if I never cheated on her before, I had a side bitch lined up by the end of the night, based off of what she said and that behavior. That was just ugh. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. And y'all, please don't give me no Beyonce, Tina Knowles hate. I'm just being honest. And like always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.